Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, DJN WMI, which stands for
Never Would Have Made
Back again with another exciting video. In this video, we're going to talk about my review of this. The DJI Spark. Let's talk about it. Well, I'm back. Today we're going to review the DJI Spark. Here's a little footage from the drone. Woo! Okay, now that we got the footage from the drone, let's talk about the DJI Spark. What comes in the DJI Spark box when you first get it, of course, would be your drone, OGT cord, and some extra propellers. Also come in this little nifty little case. Okay, the specs on the DJI Spark. Again, its battery life is supposed to give you around 16 minutes. Typically I got between 11 to 13, so buy a couple batteries. I have about 4. Because let's be real, as you're flying, the batteries tend to go up pretty fast. The camera is nice. It has a nice little gimbal on it. Again, it only does 1080. It does not do 4K. But the reason why I'm talking about this, because you, as a DJ, this is how you can use this. When you're doing weddings and such things, you can put the drone up if the couple wants you to do it. And if you're allowed to do it in this particular area, you can record some of the footage at the top. You can have the drone up there, just recording the footage, and be able to, of course, put whatever music they want in the background on post edits. This drone has come in very handy for me and for the different things that I like to do. Again, the drone is great. I do know one thing, that when you put it in sport mode, when basically, let me show you. The front end, when it's in sport mode, it tends to do this. So as it's flying forward, you will see the propellers in the picture. So you do have to be a little careful with that. Also in sport mode, they say it's supposed to go about between 28 to 30 miles an hour. I don't have a gun to accurately test that, but I will say it does seem like a racing drone when it does that. It is great, it is fun, it is exciting. But you also need to remember that it only has obstacle avoidance in the front, nothing in the rear. So, and it will not work in sport mode. So you have to not have it in sport mode in order to get these things to work. I always use an OTG cable so I can get my drone to go a further distance and still be able to have signal. Because once you lose signal, as you've seen from other YouTube videos, I have no clue where the drone could go and you have to try to hunt it down. Also remember your battery life, and also remember you need to update your settings on your app to make sure everything is good. A few other things that you do before you fly, but you've seen other videos and they'll tell you all about that. I'm just here to tell you, as far as DJing going, this is great because again, you can put it up in the air, you can get aerial footage, which works great. It's something else that you can add to your repertoire and be able to charge people for it. Again, we're about making that money. That's why we're talking about this. Another beautiful thing about this that you will like is it's small, it's compact. If you're going international, this is great. Now, few cons to this. Again, no obstacle avoidance in the back, battery life, and let's also be real, if it's very, very, very windy outside, I probably wouldn't put it up. It is kind of small. Sometimes birds see it as a problem and they may want to try to attack your drone. So remember, protect your stuff. The beautiful thing that I do like about this, especially with DJing, it's not just recording events. You can also record your setup with your hand signals and everything else. And you can send the drone to you, tell the drone to take pictures, tell the drone to go away, and it can record everything that you do. It does have a little bit of a hum noise to it. Again, these drones can go about 300 feet per FAA. They can go higher than that, but going higher than that can get you in trouble. Let's also talk about the FAA. You must register this drone with them. Look at your local state, local city, and local county laws so you don't get yourself in trouble. Because you can get in trouble for this drone if it is not registered or if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Typically this drone with the app, if you keep it updated, it'll tell you whether you're able to fly there or not. If you're unable to fly there, you can request to be able to fly there, and DJI will let you know if that's granted or not granted. Don't use this camera and add any weapons to it because you will go to jail or prison, up to you. Again, be smart with this drone, but it can help also enhance your DJ experience. Help add more things that you can add to the repertoire to what you're doing. So guests can also want you to DJ. Guests can also want you to maybe take some pictures. Guests can also maybe want you to use your drone. You never know. This can help out. Again, with this drone, it's quick. It can be very small. You can take it wherever you want it to go. Again, if you're able to. And it also provides another avenue to get more revenue. Because again, we're all about making money here. We're all about doing better things with this. Another thing that I like about this drone, for me personally, is when you send it up, if you send it up high enough, it can be a little quiet. Has to be pretty high though. Because again, the propellers are going. I do believe they're gonna come out with a DJI Spark 2. We just don't know when. We thought that they were gonna talk about it this year, but it seems like the rumors are that's gonna be pushed back to next year. So again, if you're talking about going to the Mavic Air, I would say the Mavic Air is a nicer one because it has the obstacle avoidance in the back and the front. Mavic Air is a tad bit bigger. It does fold up, whereas this one doesn't. But also certain places internationally may not allow you to take the Mavic Air. But I think the Mavic Air is a great drone. It does cost more. This drone is anywhere between $350 and $400. So it's really up to you. Also, it does come with multiple colors. Turn it on, put it back, press it on, press it off. Also, it has your memory card slot right here in this position right here. Again, all in all, I think this is something great for DJs because again, it adds another avenue of your recording. Because personally, I like to use GoPros when I'm recording. One face towards me, one face towards the crowd. I also like to use my Canon G7X to sit up there, get a different angle, move the camera around the room to get more footage. This M50 that I'm filming on, I typically don't take it out at all. And the G85, typically I'm taking pictures with that during the event to get some shots for me to make my business portfolio better when clients want to see different things of what I've done. Again, these are all enhancements for you. You can put them on your website, put them in your portfolio, whatever you want to do. One of these days we'll sit there and talk about business portfolio because people always feel like because you're a hot DJ that you should get all the gigs. That is not how that works. There's a business side of this. If you don't know it, you're gonna have to figure it out. It may be a rough experience, it may be a good experience, who knows? But all in all, the DJI Spark is something great that everybody should go out there and get. Again, it's pretty cheap. And if you cannot afford one, they do have a cheaper version, which I believe is $99. I don't believe DJI makes this one, but it is a cheaper version. It's like 99 bucks. But again, hey, if you're trying to get into drones, this is something great. If you're in DJing and you want to add a little bit more to your repertoire, grab you one. But this is my take on it. Again, it's a DJ perspective, not a drone perspective, where I'll go into the whole different functions that I can do. I can take the camera from far, you can send it off to hand signals. Again, these are different things that you can do with it. But for me personally, putting it up in the air, where I'm setting up, getting views of it, at a wedding, leaving it up in the air high enough where it's not making noise, getting aerial views of it, that the guests take pictures out in the country and you have the drone flying around them, they tend to like that stuff. So to me, this is something great that you DJs should look into because you never know. You get a client that wants it, more money, more money, more money. I know you bought that money. But as always, I want to say thank you for watching and coming out and checking me out. Remember, I like to upload typically Tuesday and Thursday, 2 to 3 times a week. So all of my pimps, players, playettes, everybody respected places. All musical places, that is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that bell so you know when I got a video. I'll catch you next time. Go get your little Sparky drone. Have a good day. I'm out.